everyone, it's Rose, and I decided to finally do another makeup tutorial. Today I wanted to focus on my favorite brand ever. I'm doing a whole look using only MAC cosmetics today. I want to say thank you so much to my trainers and for my managers for believing in me and allowing me to pursue my passion and grow to such an extent that I never thought was possible. I'm super excited for the future of my career with MAC and in makeup, and everything that's been happening this last year is just so exciting and so overwhelming. If you would like to see how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. I've started off with a clean, fresh face, and to prime my face, I'm going to start off with MAC's Mini Fix Plus in the scent Rose. I'm obviously really obsessed with rose-related products, so I'm going to use this just to go ahead and set my face, smooth it all out, calm it. To further prime my face, I'm going to use Time Check Lotion from MAC. Time Check Lotion is just super great. It's really thick. I really love mixing foundation recently, so I'm gonna mix Studio Sculpt in NC30 and Studio Fix in NC25. Studio Sculpt is a gel base, so it's gonna be super hydrating and moisturizing throughout the day, whereas Studio Fix is super long-lasting and very mattifying. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this all with a beauty blender. My new current favorite concealer is actually a highlighter from MAC. It's called their Prep and Prime Highlight. It's like a little stick that twists out. I like to apply it with a brush just because I get better control and then I can keep it sanitized. And I just put this anywhere that I want to highlight. They're using the color Light Boost. It's a little bit yellow looking, but once it's blended into your skin, it's really beautiful and really brightening. To set my face, I'm using Studio Fix Powder in NC30. This powder is actually a foundation that can be used alone. The stuff is freaking fantastic because it lasts a very long time. It's very mattifying, super oil controlling, and it's really full coverage. So it's a great thing to just layer on top of your foundation to add even more coverage. This is like the longest lasting powder I've ever used, and it's so smooth and buttery looking. So what I've been recently using to contour my face is MAC's Blush in Harmony. This is a really cool toned pinky brown, so it's going to give you a really nice natural shadow look instead of a orangey bronzy effect. I don't want to look bronzed, I want to look contoured, so this is really nice to create a shadow. And I know this is an all MAC Cosmetics tutorial, but Clock the NARS brush. I just really love this brush to contour because it's so sharp and it just really cuts the cheekbone quickly and easily. This is my new favorite brush to contour my nose. It's just a Morphe brush that I got from the vegan set. This brush is great for packing shadows onto your lid, but I find it's even better for contouring my nose because it gives me a really sharp, fine line. So what I like to do is just kind of start underneath my brow and I just kind of tap it in a straight line down my nose. And then I start blending it downward with the very edge of the brush. And then I like to do one little line right there. So I have a little ball on my nose. And I know my nose looks crazy, it looks dark. That's why I always grab my beauty blender that already has some foundation on it, and I just blend it all down. I just tap, I don't rub. If you rub, you're gonna disrupt all the powder. And at this point, I always need more Fix Plus because now I have so much powder and stuff on my face, I need a little bit more hydration. I really, really love Peaches from MAC. This is my favorite blush of all time. Just because it's a little bit warm, it's not too pink, it's really subtle. I like this in the winter time just because in the winter time, like, we have so much rosier cheeks because it's so cold outside. So I feel like doing a little bit of blush on the apples of my cheek makes my skin look more natural. I'm sorry for the construction in the background, but you know, I just didn't time this well, I guess. There's a new apartment being built right next to my apartment, so I have been struggling to film around it. For my eyes, I'm gonna use a brand new, never been swatched, never been touched Prissy Princess MAC Personality Girls palette. I'm using soft ochre as my eye primer base. Again, I just really like the subtle yellow tints to my skin. Because there isn't really a neutral color in this, there's like this light pink color, but I don't want the base of my eye to be pink today. I'm just gonna use my Studio Fix powder. With my 217 brush, I am gonna start off with this kind of really gray brown here. It's just like the lightest crease color that I see in this palette. So I'm going to use that to start off. I'm going to put this on the outer corner of my eye to kind of enlargen my eye, and a little bit on my crease to really give more definition to the eye. To deepen my crease, I'm going to use the 219 short handle brush, and I am going to use this dark charcoal color to darken the crease. Now with my 217, I'm going to blend this color up. Underneath my brow, I'm going to add a little bit more Studio Fix powder. Now using more light boost, I'm going to cut the crease. For the lid, I am going to start with this shimmery pink color right here. And to intensify the shine, I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus for the lid. For the inner half of the lid, I'm going to use the gorgeous shimmery foiled silver. For the under eye, I'm going to mix the soft brown and that charcoal color. Now I'm going to use the full-size highlighter under my eyebrow and in the inner corner of my eye. To start off my brows, I'm going to use Brow Sculpt in Spiked. I like to brush my hairs first just to get any powder or foundation out of them. I like this formula a lot when it's mixed with powder, because that waxy crayon is going to really help the powder stick and become a little more water resistant. So today I'm going to use Harmony. I've never done this before. I just don't have a good brown powder right now for my brows, just because I forgot it. So I have fallen in love with MAC's Brush Black Liner. It's really similar to my old favorite. I have not filmed in a very long time, so my camera died. My current obsession is False Lash by MAC. This is MAC's most volumizing and maximizing formula without looking really clumpy. So I just love this. It literally looks like I'm wearing false lashes. I get asked all the time if my lashes are real when I'm wearing this. I forgot my favorite waterline mascara, which is definitely black, which is the Pro Longwear waterproof version. But so I'm not going to do any black in my waterline, but I am going to do some white on the bottom waterline. I just love how brightening and opening this effect is. Makes your eyes look so much bigger. This is fascinating, it's the regular eye pencil. It doesn't last all day, but it's really great for photos. To highlight my face, I'm going to use the highlight from the Prissy Princess palette. And I like to use this little dual fiber 130 brush. It just gives you a really intense highlight, and I feel like this brush just really blends it into the skin well. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face one more time with some Fix Plus, just to keep my skin hydrated and looking more like skin instead of cakey. To start off, I'm gonna use Prep and Prime Lip Base. This stuff has glycerin and aloe vera, so it's super hydrating. It's MAC's #1 seller, period, because it helps your lipstick last up to 2 additional hours. Now to line my lips, I'm going to use my favorite MAC Cosmetics lip pencil. This is Mahogany. This is MAC's Retro Matte Metallic Liquid Lipstick. This is in the color Gems and Roses. You know me, I'm obsessed with anything to do with rose, so this is a really great color. It's a little bit more pink than a nude, and this formula is incredible. It's super comfortable. It has very, very long wearing. It's not feathering or it doesn't smudge. It's not transferable. I'll say if you eat throughout the day, you probably have to reapply just the very center of your lip. Otherwise though, this is gonna last all day long. If you want the full swatches of the line, head to my Instagram page and you can see all of the individual looks and all of my close-up lips of every single color. To complete this look, I'm gonna add a gloss on top. This is MAC's Grand Illusion Liquid Lip Color in Let's Rock. And it's duochrome, so it has like a reddish pink with gold sparkles. And this formula also has menthol, so it's gonna plump your lips and make them look a little bit larger. Makeup is done, but I wanted to add one little touch because no night going out or no look is complete without a scent. So I wanted to also talk about my favorite scent right now. This is Creme de Nude from MAC, and it is the perfect warm vanilla. It's like really neutralized vanilla, and it has lots of kind of spicy scents in it as well. It's kind of like a sandalwood musky vanilla. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on other social media platforms. I'll see you all in the next video.